Scotty Edwards, he chooses to bowl first.
Well, thank you, Lenny. Yes, undoubtedly, Netherlands will be extremely happy to have Captain Fantastic back in Scott Edwards. It was raining yesterday. There was a lot of moisture out here, but today things are looking much brighter here at Fort Hill, just outside of Dundee, in the beautiful village of Broughty Ferry. I'm Melinda Farrell. Lenny's just back to join me now. And what a round of matches we have had in this ICC Cricket World Cup. League 2, some of the best ODIs I have ever seen, Andrew Leonard, and who knows what may unfold today.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I'm catching my breath because we've got some absolute honoured dignitaries coming to join us. The Cricket Association of Nepal's Secretary, Paras Khadka, is here, and if we're lucky, we might be able to hear from Paras Khadka later in the broadcast. It's been a fantastic 4 games thus far. Going to be tricky for Nepal today, having lost that toss.
And losing some players as well, particularly having the power of Gulshan Jar down the order. It's a real worry for them, I guess, having those forced changes. On the positive side, you know, someone else comes in and it might be a chance for a new star to take their moment on the stage.
Yeah, and a special day for Nandan Yadav, an ODI debut for him. Let's see how he goes. We'll try and get a look at the teams here now. So here are the 3 changes for Nepal. Really interesting to see that they have made one tactical change. Anil Shah comes in. Asif Sheikh, I think it might be the first time he's dropped in his ODI career. He's been left out. And then the 2 forced changes, those forced changes, really sad to hear what happened to Sampal Kami. A fractured elbow or a fractured bone near the elbow that has allowed an opportunity for Bashir Ahmed and Nandan Yadav, of course, as well. And out goes Gulshan Jar. Not sure on Gulshan Jar's status for the T20Is, but can certainly confirm that Sampal Kami will be having to fly home with that fracture to the elbow. He's actually in a sling. He is here today, and we wish him well in his recovery. For the Dutch, 1 change for them, Mel.
Yes, and it's a change that will make them very pleased to see their captain, Scott Edwards, back. He had a little hamstring niggle, but that seems to be well and truly dealt with now. Max O'Dowd took his place in his absence, but Scott Edwards comes in for Vikram Singh, who has had a little habit of making some really lovely runs and then getting out. So he stays out of this one. Scott Edwards in. Other than that, the Netherlands unchanged.
Okay, look at the points table now before we get ready for play. And certainly every game in this ICC Men's Cricket World Cup League 2 utterly critical, to say the least. The Dutch have not had the series they would have liked. In fact, they've actually lost 3 consecutively now, if you include that rather heavy defeat they took to Scotland on the final day in home soil. That was after 5 wins on the bounce, so shows how topsy-turvy things can be in this league. And I suspect the USA are watching on, rather enjoying all the action because they're staying on top of the table. In theory, it's only the Dutch that could catch them and indeed go past them, but they're going to have to turn things around. They haven't played anything like their best cricket, and I think Scott Edwards has been pretty open about that.
Yeah, they've just looked a little bit lacklustre. I don't know. They shouldn't be ring rusty because they've just come off a series at home, but it definitely hasn't clicked for them so far. And as you can see, they've played more matches than anyone else in this league. So they have a lot of teams behind them looking to catch up.
And what that means as well, Mel, is it'll be their last ODIs for the year in this format, unless they can get some bilaterals arranged, but that won't be in Cricket World Cup League 2. They'll have to rely upon their 12 final games. As the Dutch are led onto the field by their captain, Scott Edwards. I was talking to him before the toss, Mel, you'll enjoy this, and I was saying I've never seen running between the wickets like it that we saw between Dipender Singh Ari and Sampal Kami in that fantastic century partnership that got Nepal back into the game. And he goes, "Oh, I'm just as quick as them." And he certainly is. There's no. One of the points he did make, though, on a serious note, he says so many teams leave so many runs out there, and he's right, isn't it? Like it's a. You're talking about the 1%ers or the the 2-3%ers like that. They do it really well. Anil Kumar Saab, big day for him. It's always tough.